they will by necessity be late. I think their issue is going to be a sequencing issue, which is that the inflation data is likely to pop much earlier than the labor data. And I've been on the show many times to talk about how even though we see a very weak economic environment, we only have the unemployment rate rising to about 4.8 or high fours. Traditionally, that would be a very strong labor market. That would be something we associate with a boom time, not a recessionary type period. And that's because this labor market, well, America does not need jobs. America needs workers. It's going to keep this labor market very tight. That's very different than what we saw in 2018, the first time that we saw tariffs coming through. And it's going to make the Fed's job a lot harder because I don't think they're going to see a material weakness in traditional indicators of unemployment over the course of 2025, even as the economy softens.
So here's a core question, Francis. Back at Queen's University, I mean, you were 14 or whatever taking your undergraduate there. But Francis, back at Queen's University, then was a 6% unemployment rate the same as a 6% unemployment rate now? I don't think they're the same. Am I wrong?
100%. And just a little plug here, Queen's University in Canada, we call it the Harvard of the North, just so you know, just caliber of
I thought
school.
Harvard was the Queens of the South.
We'll go with that one too. That's exactly right. The nature of this job market is changing. We have the most amount of those over the age of 65 the U.S. has ever seen. Over 1 in 5 Americans is over the age of 65. Most amount of retirees ever. And so economists are scratching their head. Why are higher rates down, but also fire rates down and quit rates down? This is a job market that is acclimating to a demographic bust that's occurring in real time. Now, demographics are traditionally something that you look at when you're 5 or 10-year forecasts, when you're forced to do something that difficult. They're not something we take the here and now. And this is why when I talk about uncertainty, a lot of folks are saying we're going to get more certainty on trade in the coming week. But a lot of the customers, a lot of the folks that we talk to in the United States are also paying very close attention to immigration policies that come through and how this government is going to support or not support what is a very shifting labor dynamic. Now, Federal Reserve is going to have to talk about this at some point, probably not today, when they're looking at something like a high 4s unemployment rate, and that's going to be enough for them to start cutting.